welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video we've got something really special to show you. This is the Omega Seamaster 1948. It's called Small Seconds, and it is one of a limited edition of only 1948 watches worldwide, and we're really excited to have it. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. There you'll find some photographs we've taken, technical specification, pricing, but if there's anything else you'd like to know, maybe you've got a lovely part exchange, maybe you want to finance it, maybe you want to pay by card, please just give me a call directly. So here we are, this is it. Outside box, beautiful. I think this is leather, but it's a lovely leather case, I think. Instruction manuals, limited edition certificate, price tags, just everything with it. This watch is almost in as new condition. It's a watch that we got in as a part exchange, and it's absolutely cracking. I think they're actually sold out. My customer actually had to wait a while to get this watch, and I mean, these were making really pretty big premiums when they first came out, but we've actually got this one at, I think it's almost £1,000 under this price, so a really good buy. Now, there is lots to tell you about this watch, and I'm sorry, I must apologize, my brain cannot remember everything here, so I'm going to have to ask you to jump on the website and read all about it. But the main thing is that this comes and celebrates 70 years of the Omega Seamaster. There's a beautiful broad range of the Seamaster, and this watch is, I'd sort of describe it as a vintage looking watch with the modern internals. So this has a master chronometer automatic movement with like I think it's a 50 or 60 hour power reserve. It has beautiful leather straps fitted to it. It has a really high Gauss setting. Interestingly, magnets and watches don't go well to go together. However, Omega have such confidence that this actually is held onto this magnetically, and this is like stainless steel under here, so it's pretty cool. I think between about 1940 and 1945, Omega actually provided over 110,000 watches to the British military, and this in a way is being built to sort of celebrate the relationship that Omega had with the Ministry of Defence, and these were used on sea and in the air. And as a result of that, they've actually engraved beautiful design on the back of it, a craft and an airplane as well. So lots to learn about this watch. It's a really interesting piece. And whether this is something that you might be thinking about treating for yourself, or maybe have a member of the family, or as a gift you want to give your husband or your wife that just has that interest, it would just be a gorgeous watch to have like this. And as I mentioned earlier, although it has a vintage look to it, it's got a really good sort of engine inside the watch that has all the latest features for accuracy. It's got a 5-year warranty on it, so it's really good. I'm really quite excited to have it. It's just that little bit different. Here you've actually got the certificate of authenticity. So you've got your regular Omega cards there, but this actually comes with it, and it's number 970 out of 1948, and here it talks to you all about the relationship that Omega had with the military. Talks all about the case, the size, 38mm by the way, so it's a nice size, and the various specifications of it. Now, before we actually go to the watch itself, I'm just going to show you underneath here, because this is actually metal, hence that's why the magnetic bit sticks to it. But you've got here this leather strap. It's like it's never been worn. I mean, it's in beautiful condition. But here you've also got a beautiful blue strap as well, which you can fit to, which is a leather strap. Again, giving you a slightly different look to the watch. And again, I think the blue will contrast really well against the silver dial. Or if you're feeling a little bit more military, well, why not? You could slip on this NATO strap. Again, it's never been worn. All in its protective stickers there. And then you get a really nice little sort of leather-bound watch tool there, just to help you change the straps over, and the Omega logo on it there. So we get, I love every watch I've got here at Edinburgh Watch Company. I'm ultimately making that decision whether I buy it. Fundamentally, I have to like the watches I buy. I've got to believe in them, and then sort of relay that information to you, and hopefully you'll feel the same about me and why we've chosen this watch. And I think this is absolutely a classic example of the sort of watches we like to buy, because I think they're really interesting, the quality is really, really good, and I think it's something that we hope that our customers will get years and years and years of pleasure out of, and if the quality is good there, then it's something they can pass down to their next generation. Or if not, if they, you know, us guys, we tend to sort of recycle our watches sometimes, that they are of a brand that's recognized, that has their residual value, like a BMW, like an Audi, like a Mercedes. It's that sort of thing that people are happy to buy a pre-owned BMW because they know that the engineering that goes into that is really, really good. And I think that's the same for like an Omega, like an IWC, like a Rolex, etc. And I think this is a great example of that. Anyhow, enough talking about the bit. Let's go and have a slightly closer look at the watch, and then we'll do some lovely zooming up for it later on so you can see it in better detail. But here we go, just look at this dial here. So first of all, you've got, I think it's a sapphire crystal here. The case in stainless steel, it's like brushed on the side with polished rims around here. Beautiful, beautiful sort of silvery dial there with the referred to as the small second hands there. You've got the master chronometer Omega, the Omega logo at the top there. On the side here, you've got the Omega logo on the crown there. And then at the back there, you can enjoy seeing this lovely automatic movement. You see the rotor going around there. And as you'll see later on when we zoom into it, here you've got it's like a Chris Craft boat, I think, there, and a plane there, and of course then the 70th anniversary. And just the most delicate leather strap. I think it's almost exactly the same fabric as they use for the box. And then the Omega tang buckle there, even that's like satinized there and polished. So they've put so much thought into this watch. It really is quite magical. Now, my wrist is a pretty big wrist. It's about 8 inches, so it's probably just on the borderline for me, but I think we can squeeze it on here. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing a vintage watch. It's that sort of look. It's lovely and light. It sort of becomes a part of you. But just the color scheme, I think I'm a real blue guy, so I'd probably have it on the blue strap, but I think be able to mix it up, as I say, with the NATO, the blue, and this lovely sort of tan strap, it's, I think it'll give you, you know, years and years of pleasure, and of course coaxial movement. It's really something else. I think you can gather I'm quite excited about this watch. I'm not sure why I'm not keeping it for myself, but hey, we can't keep everything here. So it's on our website. As I say, I'm not sure it's going to be around too long. I think it's pretty limited edition with, what was I say, 1948 made. But anyhow, hopefully it may be of interest to you. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you're on Instagram and Facebook, then please go and check us out there, because we have all our latest watches up there too. If you're watching this on YouTube today, then why not just click there and subscribe, because we've shot over 450 videos, loads more videos coming along soon. If you love your watches, then please come back and see us again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.